glad to be with you today on another section of our presentation. This is the Dolo Tokpah YouTube channel, the channel that is built to always give you the best in the areas of mathematics. So we are glad to be here today, and we want to say to all of our subscribers, our followers, Happy New Year. We wish you more, and we pray that you still connected with us. We got a lot to offer you. So today we are discussing on partial fraction decomposition. There's a question here, and we will be giving you a step-by-step approach that will guide you through and help you to understand in the simplest form how to solve any problem in the areas of partial fraction. So let me tell you quickly read the question. Our question says we should find the partial fraction decomposition of 5x minus 3, all expressed by x squared minus 2x minus 3. So this is it. So we are about to solve this problem, and we kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like I said, our video, subscribe. Come on, click on the bottom below so that you can subscribe, follow our video. That every time we have an upload, you will be able to have a single of our video. Stay connected. Keep following as we solve our problem. To solve this problem, let's look at this problem. This is the problem, so this is solution. Solution. On our solution here, the problem here is we got 5x minus 3 all divided by x squared minus 2x minus 3. This is our problem. So the good thing about this problem is the denominator here is already greater than the numerator. This is a proper fraction. So in all cases, if the numerator is greater than the denominator, which is an improper fraction, what we're going to do, we're going to use a division of polynomial approach, and then we can reduce it. But for this case, we already have a proper fraction, which is the denominator here is greater than the numerator. So what we're going to do now, what we're going to do, find the factors of the denominator. That means we factor x squared minus 2x minus 3. So to find the factor of it, we'll observe that using factorization, our factors will be, parentheses will be x plus 1, it closes, and another will be x minus 3, it closes how. So we say x squared minus, we found two numbers that when we add, we will have minus 3, the coefficient of x here, and the product should give us minus 3. So we want to get it solved quick. So these two numbers are, or to do that, to use another approach, we say what? Minus 3x squared. So what are the two numbers that we can multiply with minus 3x squared when we add them or subtract one from the other? We'll have minus 2x. So this will be your x squared minus 3x plus x minus 3. X squared minus x, 3 minus 3x plus x will be all minus 2x, and minus 3x times x will be all minus 3x squared. So now we find out 1, parentheses will be x minus 3, and now open. So we find out x minus 3. So those are outside, we give them the 1, parentheses will be x plus 1, x minus 3. So the factor of the denominator, this will be the factor we will use now. So it's just an illustration. So we can now come, we're going to use that factor now and see how we can solve our problem. So it means that our factor will be x plus 1 and x minus 2 and minus 3. So the next step we're going to do now, we get this. So we're going to say 5x minus 3 all expressed by x squared minus 2x minus 3. So will be equal to, we are about to find the partial fraction. Knowing, being fully aware that partial fraction is wherein we split the fractions, this fraction, multiply polynomial fraction, and we have a separate fraction of them. That means we split it into smaller form, so that when we apply our algebraic expression or our mathematical induction or whatever solution on it, that will be able to return right back to the original polynomial fraction we have. So this means that since we want to find the partial fraction decomposition, we're going to have a constant, and we're going to consider the two letters A and B. Why? Because it's a quadratic. So since it's a quadratic, and we got two different terms here, factors, two different factors, so we're going to have A and B. So it means that A, we're going to say A is a constant expressed by the first factor, that means x plus 1 plus B, the second constant, will take on a second factor as its denominator, so we say x minus 3. So when we have done this, our next steps now will be to be able to get rid of the denominators. That means we're going to now multiply each side of our equations, by x squared minus 2x minus 3, or we just use the factors of it. So what we're going to do now, we put our parenthesis. Now we come down here, let's get this out. So we say parenthesis will be x plus 1, and that will be x minus 3. So in our next steps down here now, we say x squared minus 2x minus 3 is the same as this factor. So what we're going to do, it means that this will cancel out this. So we say x squared minus 2x minus 3 go into parenthesis will be x plus 1, the closest, and another will be x minus 3. This is the LCD, the least common denominator for all of them. So this will get cancelled out, this will leave the numerator. That means this go into this at one time 5x minus 3, we will just leave over 5x minus 3 equal, then now we count x plus 1 go into this factor, parenthesis will be x plus 1, the closest and number will be x minus 3, x plus 1 will cancel out, x plus 1 will just leave over x minus 3. Then now we multiply this x minus 3 to the constant A. So we will just leave them with A, parenthesis will be x minus 3 plus, we use the same approach. So we got x minus 3 going to this factor, so it means x minus 3 will cancel x minus 3, we will move that with x plus 1. So plus B, parenthesis will be x plus 1. In short, the denominator you see under the constant, you just avoid it and consider the next denominator on the other constant to be multiplied by that constant. So this is what we're going to have now, and we're going to use one of the popular methods, because we got a new method that we derived that will be helping you out with. So we can now go and continue our work. Go to our solution. Our next goal is to find the value of the constant A. So to find the value of the constant A, what we're going to do, we got to get rid of B. So to get rid of B, we consider x. Now the variable x, say we want to get rid of B, and we got x plus 1, so we find the opposite of plus 1, which is minus 1. That means the number that we added to plus 1 to give us 0, because we want to get rid of B here. So just minus 1, so that minus 1 plus 1 will give us 0. So we need to do an illustration. So say let x be equal to minus 1. So anywhere we see x, we substitute for x minus 1. So now we got 5 times minus 1 minus 3. 5 minus 3 will be equal to A, parenthesis will be minus 1 minus 3 equals this, plus D, parenthesis will be minus 1 plus 1. So that minus 1 plus 1 will be here 0. So we come here to continue our solution. So we say 5 times minus 1. 5 times minus 1 will give us minus 5. Minus 5. Minus 3 will give us a. Parenthesis with minus 1 minus 3 will give us minus 4. So a times minus 4. Parenthesis closes. Plus b. Minus 1 plus minus 1 plus 1 will give us 0. So we now quickly go to the solution. Minus 5 minus 3 will give us minus 8. Give us minus 8 will be equal to, so this will cancel, minus 4, 8. 8 times minus 5 minus 4, so we divide this by minus 4. In physics. Divide this by minus 4. Minus 4 cancel minus 4, level A. So A now will be equal to minus 4, minus 8 divided by minus 4 will give a positive 2. So this is the value of A. Now we use the same approach to solve B. So take the original equation. So it's 5x minus 3 will be equal to A, parenthesis open, x minus 3, x minus 3 equals this plus B. Parenthesis open, x plus 1. So since we want to solve for B now, because we already have the value of A, we should let A to be equal to what? 0. So how? By finding the opposite for the minus 3 here. So how do we do that? So we say let x be equal to positive 3, such that positive 3 minus 3 will give us 0. So anywhere we find x, we put a value of our positive 3. Minus 3 will be equal to A, parenthesis open, 3 minus 3 equals this plus B, parenthesis open, 3 plus 1, parenthesis equals this. So this means we have 5 times 3 will give us 15. Positive 15 minus 3 equal, so A, parenthesis will be 0, 3 minus 3 0, plus B, parenthesis will be 3 plus 1, 4. So this will cancel out. 15 minus 3 will give us 12, will be equal to B times 4, 4, B. We divide both sides by 4. So this will cancel out this, so level B will be equal to 12 divided by 4 will give us 3. So we already have the values of A is positive 2, and B is positive 3. Now we are about to find the partial fraction of decomposition. So to find the partial fraction of decomposition, therefore, so we can just get here, therefore, the fraction 3x minus 3 all divided by x squared minus 2x minus 3 will be equal to, now it is now in this form. So anyway, we see A now, we come and get the values of A positive 2, B get the values of B. So A is positive 2, so it will be 2 divided by 2 expressed by the fraction of 2, x plus 1, x plus 1. Oh, let's do it very efficient so that I can see it clear. Plus the values of B we just solved for is 3 divided by x minus 3. So this is our solution. So guys, this is the solution. This is the This is the partial fraction decomposition of 5x minus 3 all divided by x squared minus 2x minus 3. So this is the partial fraction decomposition. Means that when you convert this, when you carry on your operation on this partial fractions, you will result back to this original polynomial fraction. So basically the steps are very simple. We ask that you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, share our video, comment, subscribe to our channel so that you will have more content. So we are coming a lot of good content. So we want to say thank you so very much for watching, and thanks to our subscribers, our followers. We say stay connected as we go through another presentation again. Thank you so
very much for watching our video. We urge that subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we appreciate your time there with us, learning another method in partial fraction. And then our YouTube channel was built to have you have so many methods if you are solving any of the mathematical problem we usually solve as well. Thank you very much. I'm Benjamin.
Easy concepts.
What can't you do? What won't you do? Nothing impossible. Nothing impossible.